Happy Vlogmas Day 4. Let's get into the coffee of the day. A big, very big. Look at these beauties. For my expenses for today, look at my nubs. My nail was literally right here. This was the reason why they all came off, but I ended up taking advantage last night and I basically prepped cuticles cut. I want to try some press-ons. Welcome to another episode of NASHMAS, Vlogmas with Nash. Today is December 4th, and if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Nashley, but everyone calls me Nash, and on this side of the internet, I like to share my life in my 20s, and we are currently sharing all things Vlogmas. Today's video is going to be specific into what I'm spending because I get paid on Wednesdays and I basically take advantage, fill up on gas, get groceries, that sort of thing. And why not kind of share a little bit of what that looks like? I'm ready for work. Honestly, we're not gonna really talk about the outfits for this week. They don't count. I am just cold. Today's fit, only requirement was to make sure my thermals fit under it. Before we get into spending some money, let's get into the coffee of the day. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, mi amor. I remember this pod from the welcome box that you get with your coffee machine. Considering it's a single shot, I'm gonna run the pod twice so I can get a little bit more coffee out of this because we're running low with dairy items. I literally only have creamer. I don't even have milk. So I want to try to have a more fuller cup of my iced coffee. Best creamer ever. Here is today's coffee. A little more creamer. And this beauty. Cheers. I looked her up to see her intensity level and she's a 9, which makes sense with the flavor of it. She is a strong espresso, but I love it. Sometimes you just need that. A velvety crema sits luxuriously on your tongue. The Latin American blend is fully bodied and bold espresso, cloaked with a creamy cereal note. I gave it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's sometimes I just need that strong flavor of coffee and it still balances out with the cream and the sauces that I like to put. My favorite thing with my Nespresso, it like froths up at the top. It's just a whole experience with this machine and like making my little iced lattes and stuff, but this is honestly a win in my book. I've been having that song in my head since worship on Sunday. We have made it to our lunch break. It is 1 o'clock and I heading to Walmart. They have a super center. I literally feel like I wasted my entire lunch break. I had an ultimate fail of trying to go to Walmart to get groceries, not realizing that just because it says super center doesn't mean it actually carries like groceries the way I'm used to in my area. So I had to scratch that. I was already in that town. I didn't know what to eat. Chipotle online ordering wasn't working. I deleted my McDonald's app so I wouldn't buy McDonald's. So I ended up with a big, very big buffalo chicken slice. I'm so hungry. Like, regardless if it didn't hit or not, I was gonna savage this because I need food in my system. Look at these beauties. Literally in my 15-minute break, I was able to glue these bad boys on. I'm sorry? $5? Yes, every time. Here's where I'm at for my gas tank right now. I'm still trying to figure out what the right amount to put in my gas category because my commute to work is a little bit longer in miles. So I'm just gonna take advantage and fill up now because I know by tomorrow this light is gonna end up turning on if I leave it like this. This wouldn't be a true what I spend without involving this bad boy. So this blue envelope only actually comes out once a month, and it happened to come out on the week that I decided to film this. But in here I have my rent for the month. Just spent $970 for my studio apartment, which I know I am very blessed to say that that is my largest expense with how low my rent is. What I spend on my usual Wednesdays mainly falls under groceries, gas, food, and any household related items. Let's add up these numbers. We're gonna start off with my first expense of today, which was at my first Walmart run. It ended up being $7.77. I ended up grabbing that buffalo chicken slice of pizza that low-key was like 2 slices in one, and that one was $4.58. We went to Walmart round 2, and the total ended up being $29.57. And last but not least, our gas, $28.45. For my expenses for today, which is just my lifestyle expenses, is a total of $70.37, which honestly is less than I expected. All the errand related stuff in one day, so that I'm not stopping at the store every day to grab an ingredient that I need for dinner that night. Or for example, I could have waited for tomorrow to grab gas, but I'm already in the mentality of running errands, so why not fill up the tank today and get that over with? It kind of just limits the days that I'm spending money, and I'm trying to kind of keep that pattern so that I'm not just spending a little few dollars here and there, and before I know it, it's adding up. So this is honestly less than I thought I was gonna end up spending today. So technically, with my rent that I'm gonna be paying, the full amount is $1,040.37. And I always like watching these videos and when people break down what their rent is per day. So technically there's 31 days for the month of December. So if we divide my rent by the number of days, it's costing me $31 a day to live here. So technically for my rent, I'm only paying $31 plus the $70.37 for my total expenses of the day. Thanks for spending the day with me. I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas number 4, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas day 5. Bye.